Yeah. Hello everybody, it's Peter. It's Friday the 31st of July. I'm at the HS2 Wendover site, surprise, surprise, and there's some action. Not only is the crane looking as if it's about to connect up to a module, not a section, it's a module, but the green cherry picker, controlled by the chap on the actual platform, as you can see, and he's got a blue helmet on, is going over to connect up the crane, or the chains of the crane, to the roof module. It must be a roof module because it's got that sort of curvature. You couldn't put that on the sides, it would really mess up the construction of the tunnel. So interestingly, at the top of the crane there's a kind of a weight. I don't know what that's all about. So is it a plumb line? But here we go, and it must be wonderful to be able to manipulate your own cherry picker. Everybody who's got a tree that they want to trim down a bit or whatever would want to have a cherry picker like that. So Mr. Orange Suited Man is going to move. I mean, this is not easy. If you get something a bit wrong, you could be knocked off the module and end up, injured, which is not nice. So they're communicating. He's communicating with the chap controlling the crane. Again, I can't see the control box, but somehow they are communicating so that the crane needs to lower or heighten the connections, the chains, which are going to lift up the module. The module has been brought here on this lorry, which is called Scania, and it's about to be offloaded. So there's nothing they can do about it. These people who are working here, to avoid being filmed, because this is a Bailey Bridge, it's probably a public footpath, I just don't know. Anyway, Roger meanwhile is resting, and I'm afraid K9 has moved out of sight up in a Birmingham direction. So it's nice to get a bit of colour into the videos, and to have a green cherry picker lightens my day. So he's doing some serious work here connecting, and he's balancing a little bit on the steep side of the roof. Please don't fall off. He's got a couple of supporters there below him who are anxious that he doesn't fall off, and they're giving him a hand. There's a chap there with a rope. Oh, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Well, he's got one of them connected. That's a good start. You can see how heavy they are. Even just lugging them across the module requires a little bit of an effort. He has, as far as I can see, he has no safety net, the chap on the top of the module, but he has got a little green string thing holding connected to the crane. So maybe that is a safety thing. If he happened to fall off the module, maybe he could go into a... Oh no, he's disconnected that. He could go into a swing. As I filmed Harefield in the heat wave, some people like rides with defying gravity, but I don't think these people are like that. It's another heat wave day. It's a beautiful day with heavy lorries crossing the Bailey Bridge, causing everything to shake. And thankfully, well done, cherry picker man, who's now going off, hopefully to get some tea, but he's not going to the little green shed there. Maybe they don't do tea in the shed. But excitingly, people are hanging on to the module, and it's going to be lifted. Yes, and it is. And inch by inch, the crane is taking the weight. I'm told that this crane is rated 160 tons, thanks to Steve, told me that. And I don't know if that means it can lift 160 tons or if it weighs 160 tons. But the lorry driver, let's call him Bernard, is wasting no time, and he's heading back to wherever it is, Birmingham or whatever, to go and get another module. That's the working life of a working man is never over. Now this roof module looks rather obviously as if it's going to be placed on top of the roof modules stacked over there. So Oh, we can actually see the control room of the crane, and looks like there might be two people in there. When you think that you need three-dimensional skills to move a crane, that's impressive. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. It's Peter. It's Friday. Cheers.